Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a holiday party inspired makeup look, and I wanted to do something a little bit more natural but still glam. So I have like a lighter eye with like glitter and some false lashes and some glossy shiny pink lips, and I was really feeling like I wanted like a low side ponytail, so I did add some Irresistible Me hair extensions and just curled them a little bit. I thought that this hairstyle was perfect for this really light kind of natural glam look. This you could wear either for a holiday party or even New Year's Eve party. I think it would be really pretty for that. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and go ahead and keep watching. To save some time today, I've already applied my foundation and filled in my eyebrows. I did use some moisturizer and sunscreen. This one's from First Aid Beauty. And then I applied an illuminator to my skin after. This is the Glam Glow illuminating moisturizer. This is so good underneath foundation. So I'm wearing a super matte foundation today, but this kind of gives like a little bit of glow from within, so my skin doesn't look like super dry and matte. I use the BareMinerals Barepro foundation, and I look pretty pale right now, but that's okay. Once I get everything on, it's not going to look like that. So to start off with, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of tape, and I'm just going to line this up with the end of my eyebrow. That way I don't have to do as much cleanup. It's a lot cleaner this way and like gives you a really nice sharp edge. I only do this when I have time and when I want like that extra really nice like sharp look. Take this NYX eyeshadow base. It's like a white, and I'm going to be using like a sparkly eyeshadow, so I'm just using this on the lower part of my lid in the inner corner and in the inner corner. I'm just kind of tapping it on. I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to be like super stark white, but I do want it to stay a little bit lighter than the rest of my eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. This one is a MAC 224, and I'm using Brulee from Wet n Wild. It's just like a bone shade. And then I'm just going to press it into that eye base and then blend it out. So today I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette. I've just been loving this a lot, and I like these like lavender shades in here. So I'm just going to take Buon Fresco with that same brush, tap it off, and just blend that into the crease. And I wanted to do like a traditional holiday look, but I feel like everyone is doing that, so I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I did wear like red to my Christmas party at work, but I'm just kind of not really feeling that right now. I'm not the biggest fan of red on me. On other people it looks amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a 217 brush, and I'm taking this light sparkly shade. It's called Vermeer. I'm just going to put that on the inner part of my eye, blending it out onto my eyelid. This shade is so pretty. And if you get your brush wet with like Fix Plus, it's so pretty and sparkly, but I'm going to be using a different like glitter eyeshadow over this, so I don't need for it to be like too shimmery. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off that brush, and I am going to be going in with this Antique Bronze. And I'm just putting this along the lash line and just kind of barely blending it onto the tape. I don't want to go too much into the crease. I kind of just want to concentrate it right there on the lash line. And then I am going to go in with Cypress Umber, this really dark brown. This is super pigmented, so I'm just going to be taking a very small amount and just going right over that shade. And then it kind of creates like a wing for you. And then you can go over it with your liner or just kind of line it up with that. So I think that's good. I kind of want it to be a little bit more of like a natural look because I'm going to be adding false lashes. So it'll be kind of like natural but with like a heavy lash, which I think is so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking Diamond Dust from Stila. This is such a pretty glitter. If I can get it out of the box. I don't know why I put it back in the box, but I haven't used it that much. But that is what the packaging looks like. This one is like it's kind of like an antique gold with silver shimmer in it. And I'm just gonna put that on my eyelid. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with my fingers. I'm not putting too much. You can, you know, kind of build it up if you want to, but just a little bit of this is a lot, so. Oh gosh, that is so pretty, you guys. So pretty. Okay, so now that I've got that on, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tape. And then I am going to apply some liner. This is kind of new for me. This is from MAC and it is the Liquid Lash Liner. It's like a brush tip liner. So I think I'm going to do this off camera just to save a little bit of time, but I'm just going to follow that line that the tape created, which makes it actually a really good way to do your liner because you can see where you need to go. And then I'm going to be using some false lashes today. These ones are the Ardell Wispies 603. So now I'm going to be applying my concealer, and I have finally climbed out from underneath my rock and purchased the Tarte Shape Tape and joined the rest of the YouTube community. This is actually going to be my first time using this, and I am in the shade Light Sand. My rule whenever I buy concealers or foundations is I always put it on the back of my hand and let it dry to see what the final color is going to be, because when you swatch this, it looks so light. So that's what it looks like, but once you let it dry, and I'll show you on my hand in a little bit, it just oxidizes and looks just darker. So I am going to be taking this beautiful concealer that everyone talks so greatly about, and I'm applying this underneath my eyes. I'm hoping that this is going to be okay for my fine lines. And I don't know why I have more fine lines on this side than I do on this side. I think it's because I sleep on this side, but I wish that I didn't have those, but I do. So I'm just going to be taking this under my eyes, T-zone, here and here, the usual places you want to highlight your face. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just blend it in, being really careful of my wing. And just kind of tapping it in. I like it so far. It looks really pale, but I'm hoping, like I said, it's gonna darken up. I need one of those really tiny sponges that, I think this is Real Techniques. Yeah, Real Techniques makes, they have so many. I even saw one that was like an exfoliating sponge that you can use to wash your face. That is so cool. Okay, so I'm just blending it out. Blend, blend, blend. I went to my work or my company Christmas party last weekend. It was so beautiful. Everyone was just dressed really nice. So instead of having like a traditional like dinner party, we had like appetizers and wine and just drinks, and the food was amazing, like incredible. We had like smoked salmon and cheeses, and it was just so good. It was really nice to get out and like be an adult, because you know, it's usually just like the kids and the dogs, so that was really nice. So sometimes it's fun to just get dressed up and go to a holiday party and feel like an adult. My next holiday party is just going to be at my mother-in-law's house, so for this look I just kind of wanted something where I could throw my hair up but still look, you know, put together, and it's fun. So now I'm going to be taking my bronzer. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Waterproof Bronzer. And I'm going to be using, let's see, which brush am I using today? I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. And so it's not like a super sharp contoured look. If I want that later, I can always go back in and like cut out that contour line. But for now, I'm going to see how this looks. I did use that off camera. I used the Tarte Shape Tape over my Melasma. So it worked pretty well. It is such a matte concealer. Like, it's full coverage and it is definitely matte. Okay, so I am going to take my Hoola bronzer just to carve out my cheekbones and then add a little bit of contouring on my nose. So I just love using this little brush that's in the box, and just works great for just like getting right in there. It's like the perfect size and shape for that area, and it's kind of flared out, so it does blend it out a little bit. And then when contouring my nose, the mistake I think that I used to make was coming out too far. So now I try to take it more like from the top, and that kind of thins it out. If you make it too far down here, like over here, it kind of widens your nose. So I've recently been doing that. Kind of makes it look a little slimmer. Not that I need for my nose to look slimmer, but I kind of like want to shorten it, so then I just take that and put it across the bridge of my nose down here, and it kind of like shortens it a little bit. And then not forgetting my ears and my jawline, and right underneath my lip. Okay, for blush, this is a new blush. I just picked this up at the same time that I bought the Shape Tape. This is from Nars, and it is so pretty. It is called Impassioned, and I don't know why I was drawn to this shade, but it's kind of like a muted, like the eyeshadow that I've been wearing. It's kind of similar to that, so I must just be really loving this color right now. I'm just gonna wipe off my brush. Actually, I should probably use a different brush. Actually, no, I like this brush. Right now, I've been using this brush a lot for pretty much everything. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I'm just going to apply that. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love this so much. And I'm just putting a little on my nose and forehead and chin. For highlighter, I'm using my Hourglass Ambient Light Palette. I think that's what it's called. Ambient Lighting Palette. And I'm just going to use like a mix of all of these. That's so pretty. This is like a really light highlighter. It's kind of like your skin is just illuminated. It's not super shiny. It blends, like melts right into your skin. Love this one. I feel like my nose is just a little bit too bronzed. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to my eyes really quick and apply a nude liner to my waterline. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of my eyeshadow. Where did it go? A little bit of the Buon Fresco. And just take a little bit underneath my lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. And for this, I'm using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. And I'm applying a light coat, and then I'm going to come back and do another coat when it dries just a little bit. Okay, so I have two options for lips, and the first option is just like a kind of pinky lip, which is what I generally go for. Probably something like the NYX Lingerie lipstick. This is like a peachy shade, and then take a little bit of my lip liner. This is 15C from Makeup Forever, and then I go over it with Urban Decay's Native. Okay, so I want to add some hair extensions today because I was originally going to put my hair like in a bun, but I think I want to wear it down. So I want to add some length and some volume so that I can do like a side pony. So I'm just going to be adding a few of these extensions. These are the Irresistible Me Ombre extensions. And I'm just going to start off with the biggest weft, and I'm going to lift my hair and put this at the crown. So I'm going to put some in on the sides. And then I'm just going to take my hair around to the side. I teased my hair just a little bit and just put my hair into a ponytail on the side. Now I'm just going to try to figure out what to do with these shorter pieces. So I'm just going to take the hair around the hair tie. And that way it's hiding the hair tie also. And then I'm going to take a bobby pin and just pin it down in a few places. And then just kind of work with it to blend it in. And you can take your curling iron and curl, if you curl your hair with the hair extensions, then it kind of blends in just a little bit better. Okay, so I've hidden those pretty well, and now I'm just going to take some hairspray and just spray it all. Just smooth it down wherever you need to. Okay, so for the darker lip, I'm going to be using Anastasia liquid lipstick in Catnip, just to give another option.